What's up everyone and welcome back to you. Welcome by the way to you on the MOONCHARTS channel. It's a real pleasure to get you here. We are going to update Bitcoin here because we are just training this Bitcoin. Like, this is just crazy. I'm not joking at all. This there is no words really to describe that because this is just insane. We planted 4 targets here all the way down. On 3 targets we got the bounce. After, of course, we shorted the exact high and the secondary test here. This was pretty insane, and after also we planned this possible fake out of this triangle here, breakout. That was pretty insane. Anyway, I'm going to explain you everything. By the way, now on the website you can learn for free. I mean, so if you're a beginner, for example, you know, before I was only with ExoCharts and Elliott Wave first of all, and then ExoCharts I added that. So you have 2 different course here section, Elliott Wave and ExoCharts. Now you have also all of the beginners stuff on the website, so to speak. You have really all the base of trading here. You have really everything. You have the beginners, Elliott Waves, ExoCharts here. So before you got we got here this Elliott Wave part and ExoCharts part on the website. There are when you already have some base in trading, and now there is this new beginners part on the website that is really for beginners, for people that don't know anything about trading. Okay, this is something extremely important. I'm going to add more for the time, of course. Don't worry about this, such as what I'm doing, for example, with ExoChart. I have still to make some course because there's a lot of things to say. I'm going to show you really quickly what we have at the moment. But you have this getting started here to re-explain you what is the website, what is the Discord server, you 2 places where you have to be. Okay, there is then oh my god, video about trading views and chart type, you know, the different chart type we have, and all of this is for free, of course. Okay, on the website here you have then support and resistance or resistance support flip. Okay, daily routine and confluence. I'm going to add a bit more for the time, don't worry about this, but these are the main topic really you have to know and you have to understand before trading. Okay, this is something really you have to understand, and yeah, this is absolutely free. You can get that on the website. Because I did this on the website, you know, I changed Elliott Wave course now, because before all of this Elliott Wave course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 part 1, part 2, and 4 and 5 was for free on the website. I changed it now. I did only the wave with the Elliott Wave course 1, 2, and 3 part 1. All of the other stuff is really for paid members, for course subscribers, or for VIPs. Okay, because it was it's a lot of free course, and I worked a lot for to make the best of the best content on Elliott Wave, you know. So really cool videos. So this one, and this one is now for subscribers, for paid members, and this PDF of course is for paid members, and all the stuff below here is also for paid members. Here we have a lot of quiz. I finally added this quiz, by the way. But anyway, yeah, and by the way, just about ExoCharts very quickly, I'm going to jump into the analysis next, but now you can download the templates on the website. You have all of these daily ExoCharts updates, where every single days I'm going to make an update of what we can expect. Clearly, in my training plan, for example, this morning we have seen how to take, trade these levels, to trade the low here. We plan, of course, the low very advanced. We also planned a possible scalp short here, right? This morning, if you go on the 1 minute here, that was a good scalp short to take here. This is one we planned this morning, after we, of course, filled the long on the very bottom here. So that's just pretty insane how we are trading this market. Really, I'm just teaching to people, to all the VIPs and to course subscribers, by the way, because yes, as a course subscriber, you have all of these daily updates with a 1 week delay. Okay, so you can watch at this, but with a 1 week delay. So that's why you can understand too how I am able clearly to ride this market like this. But you have all these ExoCharts course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with no absorption, and some PDF below here to download. So a lot of course now, and really it's some instant course, to be honest with you. This is just what you need to really become really good in trading. Anyway, so just to update that, you know, we have seen the first live stream, so I don't remember one more time when I did this. Let me check that really quickly. I don't remember when I did this announcement here. It was because, yeah, Bitcoin is bullish. I think I did this title because that was really funny to see all of the people saying, oh my god, we're going to 50k, to whatever, to 100k now. This is, oh my god, this is super bullish. And boom, we planned to look, we was looking for a short here, and we shorted, by the way, the exact top of the exact top. That was, I'm not looking at all, we planned the exact top of the exact top here. This is just pretty insane. But it was on the, okay, so when it was on the Wednesdays, previous week. All right, so yeah, so it was when we was around All right, you would just have been just sideways from, okay. Wait, okay, yeah. Okay, we just have been sideways, so it was around the low here. Yeah, so I'm going to update that really quickly. I'll give you my smaller wave I have at the moment and some possible wave count, you know, because yeah, with VIPs we planted some different targets here on the very low, so to speak. As you can see here, we have some possible. I mean, we plan, of course, well in advance these two turrets here. We of course shorted. I mean, I say of course, it's like, yeah, of course we trade every single trade. But I mean, these days this is really insane. I mean, these days, and even in this triangle that have been just pretty insane. How we have been trading this triangle, this top of the move here. Even where we are at the moment, we feel long on the exact bottom of the exact bottom here. That the exact bottom here was also a planet target here. We planned a more likely target a bit before that have been reclaimed back to set support, so this was a safe long, if you can say that. But also planned a very, I mean, a possible long on the very bottom of the very bottom here. That was a planet target 2000. This is just pretty insane. And if you take out this was the first, I mean, the first target here, second one, third one, extra for the wave 5. If we're in 5 ways down, okay, with the 2 target for the wave 4 here, we are still, ladies and gentlemen, in the wave 4 possibly. Okay, even if we went a bit more down here, I'm going to explain that, don't worry. But if you want to learn Elliott Wave, by the way, I'm going to talk about a pattern here that is a flap. Okay, if you want to learn the ABC flap, you just have to go in the course number 3, and this is for free on the website. You can absolutely learn that with all the base of the Elliott Wave before. This is an extremely important video here where I'm going to explain you how to use the extension and the retracement tool, okay, that you need clearly to find the wave targets, okay. But yeah, that's just pretty crazy. So yeah, in the last update, I was with a possible WXY here to the downside. I say I didn't really went into the small wave count. I was just talking about really quickly this wave count here. So I was talking about, you know, this possible like this WXYXZ like this. Look if I can take the low here, WXYXZ here with a triangle inside the last wave, okay, like this, boom, and A B C D E triangle, okay, with these letters here, okay, A B C D E, the orange one. This will be with a Z wave, with a Z wave with a triangle inside. This is absolutely valid. Now with the way we have done at the moment, we was also looking for a possible triple wave like this, okay. We planned that with VIPs. In that case, we're looking for different targets, of course, and when we've broken this triangle, we also plan to fake this triangle breakout, okay. So once we have done this possible triple, I mean, was looking for a possible triple wave. This was also a possible impulsive, because when you finish a correction wave like this, you can be bullish here. Premise here, the 5 ways have not been well respected at all, and we planned a short here in case that was a wave 3 top. I mean, in case that was an ABC, because here there are 2 different counts possible, and we didn't got this. We got a possible 5 ways impulsive or a possible ABC zigzag here. So for people that don't really know that, I recommend you really highly to go on the website. You will understand really what I mean. I'm not going to jump into more details about the wave count at the moment. I mean, about the detail of Elliott Wave, but this was a possible ABC zigzag here. Okay, so if I can play that, an ABC like this, or a wave 1, 2, 3, okay, 4 and 5. The problem is the wave 4 have broken the wave 2 on the RSI, if I'm not mistaken. You can see here is wave 2, so this is not valid anymore, okay. And the wave after that was not really like, wait, this was possibly 5 ways, but we still feel short on that one too, by the way, on this candle here, on this week here. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, after that, boom, we feel some shorts here, of course some long here too, and we dump it from here, okay. So this result to an ABC here. So if you have an ABC, this can be some really terrible 5 ways, but if you have an ABC like this, this can be also, by the way, 5 ways. This can be absolutely 5 ways, but the problem is if that's an ABC only here, and that's why we'll place more 5 ways, because now we're talking about this ABC, but I will place more 5 ways, some really terrible 5 ways with, you know, like the wave 3 with a 2% chance to stop on the 100% here. This is absolutely, I mean, really possibly what we have done here. Why? Because if we're in a next wave here, okay, I mean, if we have done this WXYXZ here, okay, we have to do a bigger pattern here if we have to go more down. Now, if we are bullish, we are bullish. In that case, that's a wave 1, 2 now, 1, 2, and now we are bullish. But in terms of probability, this is less likely. Why? Because on the bigger time frame, I was telling you in the previous live stream, this wave 2 here, that's a wave 2, have broken clearly this wave 1 route. So normally we have to trust the RSI, and the wave 1, 2 is not valid anymore. So that's why I'm not going to say that we are in this. This is a scenario to keep in mind. That's why we feel a long here, but this is not the more likely at all. Okay, we just secure our trades. We are still long from low, by the way, but this is just to add a new trade here in case we do a less possible scenario. This is how we trade clearly on Bitcoin. I mean, how I'm trading clearly on Bitcoin. Even if there is a less likely scenario, I still plant some targets here, and if it makes sense because I'm a day trader, you know, I'm a day trader. And yeah, I have to trade every single day. I mean, but I like to trade every single day. I absolutely love trading, so I just plan everything. And this, for example, start from a scalp. If it have to be turned into a swing trade, it's gonna be turned into a swing trade. So a swing trade is a trade on a bigger period, okay, of time. So anyway, so here I was with this. So now if we have to be, for example, in a bigger triple wave here, if we're bearish still, we have to be in something like this, okay, a bigger triple wave here, a bigger correction wave. The problem is here, what that will be an ABC flat. So in that case, we really have to push higher than this. This is possible. Otherwise, we can be in another triple wave like this. Another triple wave like this with the start of a WXYZ. Cannot be an ABC zigzag. It have to be a double XY or double XYZ, but that we cannot predict it yet. So if this is a double XY on the X wave, okay, this WXY, okay, the white lines I draw you here, it have to retrace minimum this white line here 38.2. So this is not valid because we do not tap the 38.2. So that's why I'm not going to take this bigger double XY, but I'm just going to expand this this one here, this X here, and add the Z wave here, okay. With this, that result to an A, a B, and a C, okay, an A wave with a triangle A, B, C, D, E, and then a C wave like this. Why not a double XY? Because a double XY inside the X wave, you cannot get a triangle, or in very, very rare case, but I will not take this, is a very rare case. I mean, this looks like a bit more an ABC, so that means the ABC zigzag is not valid because an ABC, for beginners, just going to say that very quickly, but an ABC like this, zigzag, not a flat, okay, it's 5 ways, triple ways, 5 ways. So here, if I draw you the possible ABC, it looks more like an ABC. We cannot get this ABC flat zigzag here, sorry, but the problem is we cannot get in a triangle in a next wave of a double XY. So this pattern here, okay, we cannot get inside the X wave a triangle, and this will be a triangle in the next wave if you add this like this, okay, W X and Y, okay, A B C D E triangle here. So we have this triangle right there. This will not be valid. So that's why I'm placing here an ABC. Now if we have the rare case, we have the rare case. I'm not going to say that we have the rare case because this is rare, and we'll place more an ABC and get acceptance on these 5 ways here to the upside, okay. So now when we have done this, so we have what we have done, by the way, on this second X retracement. Don't remember at all what we have done here. We have done a 50%. Guess what is the 50%? The more likely target for a wave. I mean, this is a really common target for the next wave, so I'm not surprised at all why we stop it out just right a bit after that, but around the 50% here. This is absolutely normal. Now the problem is we are in a Z wave. In a Z wave, there is several counts possible. I mean, every single correction count possible. We can be in an A, B, C flat, less likely because we have a double, I mean, possible a double XY to the downside here. That can be also 5 ways, like I say in the previous live stream, but so less likely an ABC like this, okay. So an A B that breaks the previous high, I mean, and boom, dump it after that, okay. Maybe not that low. We are going to update that, of course, if there is something to update here and if we do this, but this is less likely for now. We can be also in a triangle, so boom, A, B, C, D, E triangle, and after that, boom, we have done the Z wave and pump it up, okay. So in that case, we're not going to go more down here. I mean, to not go and break the previous low, for example. Now we can still be in a bigger triangle like this. By the way, this is absolutely valid, and boom, finally extract to the upside. So yes, we can just break the previous low and to fake this breakout and pump it after that for a bigger triangle, okay. If we're not in this, we can be also in an ABC zigzag. So what I prefer at the moment with 5 ways, triple ways, 5 ways like this, okay, and a Z wave on the low right there, okay. I mean on the low, and we're going to talk about targets. I also gave you targets in the previous live stream. By the way, you don't see me a lot. Okay. So if we're not in this, there is not another big possibility. We can still be, of course, in a bigger WXY like this, in a WXYZ, whatever you want, okay, WXY, X and Z. This is also possible, but we can be, the premise when we're in a Z wave, that's a really nice one we are in at the moment, pretty insane. When we're in a Z wave, we can do absolutely every single patterns, okay. So now I just want to go through this section of the chart here, okay. We are going to say that the wave down we are in at the moment are 5 ways impulsive, okay. I'm going to show you how we have been able to trade the low here well in advance, because yes, We planned that one really well in advance. I mean, I'm not joking at all. This is how we have been able. I mean, we traded a low here. Clear all this low here. This is how we have been we have been trading this low with VIPs on the Discord server. We have both. I mean, we of course was possibly looking for a long here. If you wait for a retest, you can long here. We was looking for a short here. Was looking for another small a long here to ride a push up after that, but it was still short from the top. So we ride it as move to the upside, and that was also another possible short. We have seen how to trade this one. We have planned on at the dollar the long here. Yeah, it is bumping now. I have a notification. That is pretty insane. We have been trading this. We have planned on the morning this top here. We have shorted that one. At this point, at this time here, I recognize that was more bearish than bullish, so we was still in that short here. We took the low. I was saying to people, if we had to jump from here, we first of all have to think about we take the low and we pump it. So we took the low and we pump it. We plan along around there. Or it was also aware of that long on the very bottom here that was at the dollar, as you can see here with this level. This is how we have been able to trade this one. This is just pretty insane. I mean, this is wow, absolutely insane. Anyway, now with the wave count, there is some different possible wave count. Of course, we planned. By the way, I'm not sure that we planned that. I mean, I'll show you this. That was, for example, the triangle breakout, or we break that to the upside. 2 targets planned on the high, and we just rejected the very high here. With, of course, by the way, planet targets. Don't know if I can show you that. But the exact, I mean, this is really insane. The exact price of the exact price, as you can see here, we planned the target at the dollar. I don't know if I can show you that. But for example, here I can see $48,231. You just have to go on the high here, and you have, if you add a level here to just show you how this is insane. You know, 200 and it was what exactly? $231. I mean, you can see by yourself. This is just pretty insane. This was, I mean, yeah, really the exact high of the exact high, almost at the dollar. There was some dollars below what we planned for the exact top here. That was just pretty insane, and that result to where we are at the moment. And we planned also the low just right. I mean, when we was already on the top here. I mean, screenshots are not. I cannot lie, you know, with screenshots. I cannot lie, and there is VIPs also that are watching these updates. They are training with me. All of this, you can see by yourself. All of these targets here, all the way down was planned, and we was already on the very top, and went on every single one except the daily here. But we recognize that was. I mean, I show you to VIPs why that was not a long to take. But on every single target we planned here, we got a long, and we got a long opportunity. That's just pretty insane. And all when we was already on the top here, was already thinking about, okay, if we come back down here, we have to be ready, and was ready winning in advance. So just pretty insane. Anyway, so here I just want to talk about waves really quickly. What it looks like at the moment is a possible wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, why I'm not placing this wave 4 directly here, because to the downside here it looks like we have more a triple wave, and you can see, you can count clear with me, an A, a B, I mean a 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we do not have really 5 waves. In a wave 5 we have to get 5 waves. So if that was like this is possible. In that case, we're going to look for what if we're in this. Be careful still, by the way, because that can be a W, X, Y, X, and Z. In that case, we're going to really push higher now. And that was just a correction, for example, in a wave 2, that it looks less, really not valid at all, but still possible. In that case, we're just going to push higher. But in case we're in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now, we are normally in a Z wave. So if we're in the Z wave, we just have to think about an A, a B, and a C. Okay, this is the most easiest pattern we have to think about. And for now, it looks like this one is absolutely valid. So why I will place small this wave 4 right there and not, for example, on the top here? Simply because we have this triple wave, and we have to get a 5 waves inside the wave 5, and also because if you add a fib like this, okay, to find the flat targets here, what we have done exactly, we bounced it off the 123, 127. That is the exact target we want for an ABC flat. Okay, so we have the A, B, and then the C here. Okay, so once you have done this, you just have to if I can place this better, to find the C targets. How are you going to do that? You just have to pull a fib from the low to the high of the A wave, and to the bottom of the B wave. As always, if you want to learn that really more into details, you just have to go on the website. And this is not here, by the way, absolutely not. If I can go here course, Elliott Wave. You just have to go into Elliott Wave part, and you will be able, even for free, to learn the Elliott Wave part 1 here, where you, I mean, all the stuff. If you want to use the Fibonacci extension retracement, if you want to learn that, just have to go here. I'm teaching you this. Otherwise, if you want to see a bit more of patterns, the most basic ones, you can just go and check at the ABC corrections. So ABC zigzag and ABC flat. Okay, and this is an ABC flat, for example. Okay, so once you have done this 123, 127, okay, you just have to pull a fib. Now, I'm not saying that we are in this, okay, we are already, I mean, we know how to trade that with VIPs because I'm teaching to VIPs how to trade this. Now we are not, I mean, for example, if you plan a short here, we just have to wait for the reaction on this level. And with, for example, Exo charts with the data behind the market here, we are going to be able to recognize if we have to take this trade or not. So that's why here, yeah, just wait for the reactions and do your smaller wave count too, because in an ABC flat, this is a triple wave, and then a 5-way impulsive or an ending. Okay, so I'm maybe going to talk about this smaller wave here with you really quickly. 20 minutes already, that's pretty long. Anyway, so here we have this A, we have this B, okay, we have this C wave. With the C wave here, I'm maybe going to, what is this? I'm going to remove that because we don't really care about this one anyway. So yeah, we can still be in the 4, okay, once you have the, how to find these targets, from the A wave root to the A wave top to the B bottom here, okay, for your extension tool, maximum target is a 1618 here, so really we're going to check out step by step. 100% here, I mean, the first target, first of all, is this 618 here. Now we are high, so we don't care anymore. So next target is a 100% of the extension tool here. Next, this is a 123, next, this is a 161 point here, okay? These are the 3 next targets we have to look for a short, okay? Now just find some more confluence. So confluence, I'm teaching you this, by the way, also on the website. I know I'm saying a lot that there is a lot of things on the website, but if you want to learn how to trade really good, you have, for example, all the confluence stuff here on the website, so you can learn this. Why the confluence? It's when you have a lot more, and you add some resistance or some support on your targets, okay? More confluence you have on the target, more you can expect a reject or a bounce, okay? So if you want to know how to do that exactly in more details, you have to go and watch this on the website. But here we have these 3 targets here, okay? Now, for example, I'm maybe going to do something really quickly with you. For example, if you have a wave 1 here, 2, we have to be in 5 ways. Okay, so that can be an impulsive or an ending. An ending is a bit more complex, so I'm maybe not going to talk about this today, but I'm going to take the most easiest case here, that is an impulsive, okay? So if we're in an impulsive here, if I can place this good, perfect. An impulsive, as always, a wave 2 have more chance, 73% chance to retrace between the 50 and the 618, okay? So you just have to pull a fib from the high to the low, okay? Wave 1 top to the wave 1 root, or wave 1 root to the wave 1 top if you didn't reverse with your tool. What we have done exactly here, this is a 50%, this is a 618, 66%. We went exactly right between the 50 and 618%, so where we have 73% chance to stop, okay? Once you have done this, you just have to pull a fib from the low, okay, of the wave 1 to the top of the wave 1 to the bottom of the wave 2 here. First target is going to be the 1618 here, okay? I mean, the first target is a 100% here, but we have only 2% chance to stop here, so we do not really take this as a target because this is not a really common one, so we don't really care about that one. But your most common one is the 1618 here. So this is the first target, so do not be surprised if we do a retracement from here. This is absolutely fine, okay, absolutely normal. Now be careful still, because this is also another possibility. But if we're in an ending, this is like a triple wave. We have a wave 1, a triple wave, we have a wave 2, a triple wave, we have a wave 3, a triple wave, we have a wave 4. We have a wave 4 and a triple wave, we have a wave 5. You know, it's like a wedge, okay? It's like a triangle to the upside. I don't like to say a triangle to the upside because this is not a triangle, this is an ending. But it's like, you know, like this. When you see a wedge like this, you know, and you grab the liquidity and dump it, okay? This is what we can do also, and we have only a triple wave. So here, for example, the 161 point here is a maximum target for a triple wave. So if now we push high and high and high, we just look at the next target for the wave 3. This can still be an extension, by the way, but this for now, as you can see here, the ending is still a possibility, okay? Now we're going to stay with the most common waves, okay? Let's take that, and the problem is we're on the 1620, so we're going to retrace from here. This is possible. The RSI is high already, so that's cool for the wave 3. Now if we have to push higher, so I'm just going maybe to there is a lot of things on the chart at the moment. I don't really like it, but let's add, for example, let's change this one to some yellow squares here on the right, okay? Like that, we are not going to be it's gonna be a bit more, maybe a bit better for you to see everything, okay? I'm just going to do it like this. Going to delete that, and I'm going to show you the wave 3 target. Okay, we're going to say that the wave 3 top is done. Now I'm going to show you the next targets, but just in case this top is done, okay, I'm going to show you targets first of all. I'm going to go with some white squares here, so it's the same than the colors, okay, to show you the possible stops if we're in these waves. So first target 1618 here, so we can stop from where we are at the moment. If we have to push high, we have the 200% here. That is the next target of the wave 3. Less likely, it's like a bit of 100% here, but still a bit more in terms of probabilities, a bit more possible, but still not a huge probability to stop here. But this is still a target to be aware of. Okay, now if you have to push high, we have the 261 point here. That is a nice target for a wave 3. If you have to push high, we can look towards the 423.6. I'm not going to jump into the, to tell you that we're going to go there because it have to make sense also with a bigger pattern. So this bigger pattern here for now is the ABC flat. Okay, so now this will be the walk, okay, for this 5 ways to the upside here. So I'm going to say that we have done the high now, okay, between these two targets, so that will result to 1618. Okay, we have done a 5061 point here. So on the wave 4, we expect the price to go on the 38.2. okay, so to speak, you just have to add your retracement here. You watch, on the 38.2 here, you watch at the retracement targets here, okay, from the wave 3 to the wave 3 bottom here, or the opposite if you didn't reverse the tool in your settings, so to speak. You just have to go in the style here, and you to press the reverse, to take the reverse here, you're going to get the same than me because you're in the same trend than the retracement wave. That's why I'm doing this. I'm just going to do that really quickly. Here, if we have to push more down from where we are at the moment, otherwise you have to do and drag this, click here on the top, we are going to do to find the wave 4 target. That's the only thing I have to do here. First target of a wave 4 is a 23.6. okay, then we have the 38.2, and after we have done a 56.8 here, we have more chance to retrace the 38.2 here. This will be normally the target we are going to stop on, okay, right there. Now only time will tell us. Are we going to push high here? I don't know, because I didn't need my smaller wave count, so I absolutely don't know. But for now, normally this is a more likely target. So now just drag it a bit higher, as I said, if we have to push a bit higher. Okay, so the only thing I have to do. Sorry, normally the more likely 38.2 here, because this is what we do most of the time after the 56.8 on the wave 2. Okay, now we can still stop if this is really a strong move to the upside. We can still stop around this 23.6. okay, this is also a possibility here. So yeah, two targets for the wave 4 to go to the 50%. If we start going there, this is not the best at all. Now this is possible to do a 50%. It really depends on the time, but in terms of probabilities, we have more chance to go is top on the 30 points. So if you want to try to look for a long, for example, not saying too long here, but you can look for a long around there or around the 23. I'm going to add green squares here. The thing is, I don't like to add this now because I don't know if we have done the wave 3 or not. Okay, I don't know if we have done that yet. So if you have to look for a long for now, if you have done the high, okay, this is the, all right, sorry about that. This is the first target. This is the next target. Okay. We have to end this video really quickly. All right, anyway, so these are the two next target. Okay, now if we have to push higher from here, we just have to push. For now I'm going to do this walk like this, but we have to push to add the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom here. Okay, no, to the wave 4 bottom here, by the way. That will allow you, sorry, I have some important call right now. My phone is ringing, that's why I'm not really concentrate. But anyway, so yeah, here to find the wave 5, sorry, so you have to place your extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top and to the wave 4 bottom. So the wave 4 bottom is for now expected here. Now if we push higher, it's gonna change. Okay, so you just have to higher a bit that, and you're gonna find targets. Now if we have to find targets of the wave 5 right now, this will result to the first target, the 618 here, the yellow line, that will be a double top. So this is less common in terms of probabilities. Okay, if we have to push high, we can look towards this 100% of the extension tool. Okay, right there, this is a more likely target at the moment. Now if you have to push high, we can look for the 161 point. I'm not going to do the walk for the wave 5 right now because this is not really useful. We don't know if that's the wave 3 top, if we're going to do the wave 4 now, so we don't know yet if we're in this or not. Okay. Now, is this a good place to try to look for a long? I would say no, because I prefer to sit in my long from lower, and to just remain in my short from here and my short from higher and from, don't remember if we have some shorts here during the dump, but anyway. We are probably going to be stopped out, by the way, with VIPs, but of course we took profit. We have set stop loss on entry. Everyone has stopped profit, by the way. I don't know for VIPs what they did, but we are also long from the bottom here. So now we are in both situations. We can win on the market. Of course, if we're stopped out from here, we're going to look directly for another short. Okay, what we planned already with VIPs. So these are the main, I mean, the smaller wave targets here for the wave 3. Okay, for the wave 5, you just have to do the work while I explain it to you. And these yellow squares here are the C waves target. So for now it looks like if we are going to the retracement, then wave 5 is the most common target. For now it looks like we're going to stop around the 123 here. Okay, so really be careful with that. Are we going to do a bigger wave 3 or not? All will change if we do a bigger wave 3. Okay, so I have to go now, by the way, because someone is calling me and I really have to take this call. So have all a brilliant day. Take care of you. If you want to learn Elliott Wave, as always, do not forget to go on the website. This is the right place where you can learn Elliott Wave, but not only, you know, the real bullshit, you know, the real right waves adapted to the crypto market, and with all of the new because yeah, of course you have to adapt to the crypto market. If it have to change, some rules will change for the time, and always adapted rules, extra, and with a nice PDF, by the way, if you want to read that. And all of the exo chart stuff and all the stuff like this. I mean, yeah, you just check it out. Just check the website. You will see by yourself. And yeah, don't forget to smash that like button, to turn on notifications, to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, if you want to get more content like this, just let me know. And yeah, otherwise, take care of you. Have a brilliant day. And yeah, cheers. See you next time.